Alright, I've had a couple range trips with the surplus ammo and arms upper on my Palmetto State Armory lower, and got a few positives, a few small negatives, but for the most part, the $480 complete AR pistol build has been a great success. So, start with the positives. The upper and lower fit nice and tight. There's no rattling. Really very positive as far as the fitment goes. For whatever reason, I get a little irritated when these little lines don't match up quite right, or there's a little bit of wobble and play in between the upper and the lower. But this is nice and tight. It's a good solid feeling gun. Put 300 rounds downrange, give or take 20 or 30 rounds, and honestly, there's been no feed issues. Gun's very accurate, surprisingly for an 8-inch barrel, although I've never shot an AR pistol before, but surprisingly accurate. Shoots very clean, but my one caveat with it, and I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to pause the video and then start it back up once I show you. My one caveat is that the, I don't know if it's within spec, but the gas port leaks a little bit. Still cycles the gun reliably, no issues there, so really I don't think it's out of spec, but it leaks some gas, and this handguard gets beyond what I would call reasonably hot, and to the point to where after about 20 rounds you really need to switch down to holding it around the mag well, because it's just too hot to hold with the front handguard. So I'm going to unscrew that, show you the char marks, and kind of give you just a little bit more of my thoughts on it before I call this project a total success. So just one second. Okay, I just unscrewed the front handguard, and I'll let you see this. You can see the serious charring on the outside of the gas block, and unfortunately I don't have smell-o-vision, but you'd be able to smell the gunpowder as well. But try to get a good view of this. Let me take it over to the brighter lights and let you see exactly what I'm talking about as far as char marks. Alright, you can clearly see the burn marks, and they're on both sides. For whatever reason, I can only get one real clear shot of each side at a time, but that's more heat than I would call acceptable being transferred into the front handguard. So I will call Surplus Ammo and Arms and see what their spec is, but like I said, the gun cycles absolutely perfect. There's really no issues here as far as reliability with the shot. Accuracy was very good. I've got fitted a Vortex Strike Fire 2 red and green dot to it. Granted, the first time I was only shooting at 25 yards, but it was keeping 3-inch groups at 25 yards standing, you know, unsupported. So I mean, I'll take that, especially with an unmagnified scope. So for at least for what I need, it's plenty accurate. I might actually be able to fix this gas block, but I don't want to mess with it if it's going to avoid the warranty. So I'll call Surplus Ammo, see what they say about it. If they say that I can fool around with it without voiding the warranty on the upper, then I'll try to tweak it myself. Otherwise, it'll get sent off to them. But the nickel boron Frankenbolt, I recommend very highly. It is very smooth. It runs very clean. I oil it just a little bit, but it's not got any pitting. I mean, it really seems to handle the weapon well. So once again, just I'll give it another A+, especially for $480, and try to figure out what this issue is. But it's beyond that, it's been great. A little word to the weary that this upper does throw some fireballs, though. I've got some video of actually it firing, and you can't really tell in the video because of that background, but it'll throw a good beach ball size fireball out. So it will flash your optics a little bit. So it's not too bad in the red dot, but I would be a little cautious of it if you're trying to put a night scope for hog hunting or or something really magnified on it. So, thank you for watching.